Hello my friends, welcome. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well and are safe and sound as usual. And I'm welcoming you guys at the grand finale of Breaking Point. As from what I've seen as spoilers, because I didn't know exactly how it's gonna end, but the way it's gonna end is pretty much like the entirety story that happened through F121, F123, and F125 is going to be concluding the entire line or arc of Konnersport. And we are about to see what's going to be witnessing here on expert difficulty without any assists enabled. So hope you guys are ready, hope you're having an amazing day, and I welcome you all again to this amazing show. Don't forget to grab the snacks, the drinks, the cheer ladies, because we never know exactly how hard it's gonna be on expert. Even though, because as I mentioned in previous streams as well, the setups are not really my kind of cheese, to say more like, because those kind of setups are pretty much very understeery, and I prefer a more oversteery setup. The way I'm going to be playing, of course, in the future streams, when we are going to be going into ranked and unranked multiplayer modes and such. But until that time happens, we are going to have to go first for the online mode. So without any further ado, let's drive straight into this. And another mention that I want to tell is during the cutscenes, I'm going to be taking it on and off the wheel camera, and because of that, I will be... There's gonna be like a small freeze of the image or a small like bug of the sound. But anyways, let's go. Let's do this. Alright, let's go. I think it's the same thing that was last time as well. This is where we ended last time, where we got all the messages and we're on the Falcons and we were just about to get to the race and we didn't do it. So let's do it right now. I didn't take off my wheel camera, but it's okay. If it's gonna be any cutscenes, I will do it. Alright, so pressure from the top. Taking a page out of the David of Butler Motivational Handbook, it would seem Devon has been speaking with some members of the press this week. In the face of some tough lines of questioning, particularly over the way we finished last season, he practically guaranteed a win this weekend. We are being asked to comment. Monza has been a good track for us in the past. How shall we respond? Like father, like son, the Butlers certainly do have a preferred measure of motivation. Let's double down. We expect a win because we have faith in the car and most importantly our drivers. Yep, I'm all for having confidence in the team, but we can't go for guaranteed things like this. Put out a statement writing Devil's comments on a bit. We have our goals and projection. We are gonna be cautious. I wanna increase a bit more the performance. So let's actually do it right now. That's gonna be more pressure for us. Alright, an extraordinary performance in qualifying set Aiden Jackson up well for the race in Monza. Leading from the start, he now finds himself under pressure from current world champion Max Verstappen. As usual.
Verstappen's closing in on Jackson, looking to overtake, switches to the right, has to switch to the left, Jackson moves again, but that's got to be an issue with the stewards.
They'll definitely be looking into that one, because he's moved twice there under the braking zone. It was certainly enough to block Verstappen.
And it has been noted by race control, so let's see what the stewards say.
Might actually have to give the position.
Okay, Aiden, I'm afraid you've been given a drive-through penalty. Copy?
What? Oh, come on. Why?
Moving under braking, mate. We've got 3 laps to serve the penalty, so box within 3 laps, please.
But I gave him space. Okay, fine.
Fine, let's do the drive-through in this case. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. The setups. Jesus, so understeery. I don't think I'm gonna miss this game that much. Due to those understeery setups, literally. But it is what it is. Yep, we are gonna do that. Literally. That was scripted anyway, so there's nothing I can do about it. We have to do the drive-through penalty. Okay, let's do this. And let's hope we can actually manage to get third position or above. There was a shame because there was actually Aiden good positioning and such. I think it would have been one of the few races that he actually wins. Unless he's gonna win more in the upcoming chapters, but we'll see. Okay, let's see how many positions we can actually get now. We have a special mission to get the third position or above. I'm gonna try. Okay, not like this. Well, literally. I'm gonna try to not use this one that much. But I always forget that those setups are more understeery. Because as I mentioned several times, I prefer more oversteery setups. That I'm relying a lot of engine braking, and I cannot do it with this setup. That's by default by the story.
Okay, clear.
Oh my god, I didn't know you were streaming today. Brother, I welcome Davis first place. And second, I do remember when I said, when I made that post on Tuesday, I said that I will be streaming every day this until I'm finishing the story. Yeah, I just started, so you came just in time, and you're in for the grand finale as well, as we're only having a few chapters away, and we're going to be completing this mess. I told you it was Saturday, it's gonna be Saturday too. I planned when I made that post in the past, on Tuesday when it was the first look, that I would be playing until I'm completing the story every day. Because I had the time to do it, and I was sure that I would be able to complete it in 2 or 3 streams. So yeah, from Wednesday until today we are completing it. I almost completed, and we are just a few chapters away, as I said. And tomorrow we are gonna have the rank multiplayer. Oh my god, I always forget about it. Jesus. We are starting our road to Elite starting tomorrow. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad to have you here, David. I hope you're having a great Friday. Yeah. Those guys got tougher. It's only a shame that with the setups, because as I said, I cannot make the setups myself, and they are having a lot of understeer, and that annoys me a bit because I'm losing a lot of time.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
Freaking drive-through penalty. Literally. Come on, Alonso, out of the way.
Good job, nice overtake. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 1.8 seconds.
Wait, let's check this. I need to check for a second. Do I have a gap or like a target? Nope, I don't have any targets. So there are no target position to get. So I just have to complete the race in this case. So this should be alright. I'm not gonna be able to get the bonus, but still. On expert difficulty, sometimes the bonus requests are harder to do. And with a setup that I'm not really that happy with, there's nothing I can do about it. But it's okay, we are gonna survive. We managed to survive and got so far in the story with those under series setups. We are going to be able to complete it. How far am I? Well, pretty much, David. In the first stream, I've completed seven chapters. In the second stream, I completed 5, and we are having only 4 chapters left. Like, this is the chapter 12, then we have chapter 13, 14, and then 15 is gonna be the final one. Yep, I'm pretty close to the end, more like. I'm aiming to complete the game today, the story today. So I can freely start tomorrow the rank multiplayer, the Road to Elite. Because there's not gonna be any F1 game that we're not gonna do that.
Final lap. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 5.0 seconds. Okay, unlucky, mate. It was a good try, but we didn't quite meet our targets. Not to worry. Get your head down. Okay,
It's alright.
Pick up rubber and bring it home.
Yeah, it's alright,
Yeah.
no problem.
Good day out, almost great. Nice job, everyone.
And give me your thoughts on Jackson's drive-through penalty this afternoon.
Well, I've had a look, Crofty, and for me, it's pretty clear-cut. I mean, he's defended late and then moves back to his line, all under the braking zone, and it's not like he doesn't know what the rules are.
That's a very good point. Question I've got, does he make that move against anyone other than Verstappen? I wonder. Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently, and it's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be so proud of the victory they've secured here.
Hopefully. We'll see how this is gonna go when like ahead.
Well, Aidan, tough day. You've received a penalty for moving under braking against Verstappen. What's your take on it?
Yeah, it's just one of those things, you know. Sometimes you make a move and it doesn't pay off. And at the time, I didn't feel like I had done anything wrong, but I don't have the same view as the stewards. So I've just got to take this one on the chin and reflect on what happened. And yeah, just make sure it doesn't happen again.
Did you feel you had to defend more aggressively today because it was a Red Bull behind you?
I focus to get as Konnersport as many points as possible.
I think I'm just out there driving for the team right now. Obviously, it's great to be high up in the driver standings, but I'm going to do whatever I can for Konnersport this season. Every single point matters, and that means we've got to be aggressive when we can. But it also means defending with all we've got. So, you know, I'm just fighting to keep Konnersport in contention. That's all.
The season's not over yet, but how would you assess your performance so far this season?
Honestly, I'm not where I want to be. I think I've had too many mistakes and missed too many opportunities. So, yeah, to be honest, I've let myself down and I've let the team down at times, and I think I just need to step it up. Look, I'm not here to just bring in a few points. I want to be consistently winning races and challenging the very best in this sport. And to do that, I need to take responsibility for the results that haven't been good enough.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Well, yep. Things are definitely tough. Hit with a penalty while defending against Max Verstappen, Aiden Jackson still manages to finish the Italian Grand Prix in a solid position for Konnersport. Post-race, Devon Butler looks to inspire the team to maintain their run of form. Let's see how this is gonna be the deal. Yep, our performance level is pretty low right now. We are looking to increase that. Maybe that's why we are underperforming in a way. And in this difficulty, it probably is affecting us even more. Okay, waiting for a phone call here. Definitely is gonna be happening one. Just marking those as read until it's calling. If it's gonna call. If nobody's gonna call, then I'm just gonna start the next chapter in this case. Yep, surprisingly nobody's calling, so let's go to the next chapter.
So no, Aiden, we won't be appealing. The stewards were right, you know that.
I gave him space.
Okay, nothing more today, thank you.
Can't let this slip away, people. Red Bull are pulling ahead, Ferrari won't let up. Discipline, focus, we can still do this.
Did you talk to them?
Yeah, they're not going to invest.
Run the numbers by me. I can help it make sense to them.
Thanks, Andrew.
For the good of the team.
He's good, isn't he?
What?
I said Andrea's good. He actually likes the business side of things.
Yeah, he's great with the board.
And you're really not.
Yeah, thanks for that.
But you're good in the garage. And in the paddock. You have good instincts. People listen to you. You know how to win.
You said my ideas were mad.
Only when you're panicking.
Okay, where are you going with this?
Stop spending your life pandering to the suits.
Well, I mean, that's what I do now, yeah? I pander to the suits.
Just because Dad says so. You don't have to do this, Dad. You can change it.
Look, I appreciate the effort, but I somehow don't think it's that simple, okay?
You used to be a maverick, Dev. What happened?
Callie, I believe the actual answer is it's having mixed feelings right now, especially that he managed to calm down a bit after everything that happened in the previous chapters. Anyways, moving on to chapter 13, with Devon Butler's time continually split between his duties at Butler, Cobble and Konnersport, he looks for a way to be able to focus on what really matters to him. As the grid heads to Mexico City, he may just find the answer. All right.
The gap to first place is not insurmountable. Remember, we don't beat Red Bull by copying them. Okay, just a heads up before we get into it.
Shouldn't we wait for Andreo?
Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you.
We kept doing each other's jobs. It was ridiculous.
So Devon put you on the board of Butler Global?
It didn't happen overnight.
So Andrea would take care of things at Butler Global, deal with the board, keep me in the loop, and I would steer the ship at Konnersport. It's one of the best ideas I ever had.
Why was that necessary?
Well, if we were gonna compete with Red Bull, we had to take some risks. We needed a maverick.
You?
Me. Long story short, I'm principal now.
What? Wait, you knew about this?
Doesn't matter, Jackson. Listen, the most important thing, and I cannot stress this enough, trust me, and we will bring home the trophy.
I wouldn't trust him. Honest. Literally.
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
Alright, we have started to get quite an increase in media requests come through now that the title race with Red Bull is really heating up. The Konnersport story has captured the imagination of the sports world, and as such, the drivers are in high demand. A popular late-night TV chat show has asked for both drivers to appear on their next broadcast. The PR team think it would be a great opportunity for the public to see Aiden and Callie's personalities on full display, away from the stresses of a race weekend. However, there are pre-existing media obligations that evening, so we can't send both drivers. Also, the show tapes the day the drivers were due to fly into Las Vegas, so they will be late getting in. How do you want to tackle this one? We are gonna send Aiden, of course. Gonna let Callie perform. Alright. Well, they didn't actually got an increase to the end performance. Or is this gonna go? Hey, Vicious brother, welcome. How are you doing? Great to have you on the grand finale of Breaking Point here, as we are only a few chapters away. And looks like Andrew is calling, and I've just cancelled the call by mistake. I didn't meant to. Oh, okay, he's calling back. Never mind.
Andreo!
Looks like the word is out about our new roles.
Yep, just reading some of it now. Big story, big story.
Yeah, big story.
Listen, are you, this is what you wanted, right? And you said this was what was best for the team.
If it's good for Konnersport, it's good for all of us. That's what I said, and I stand by it. How do you want to handle the media?
Just say we'll put something out official soon.
And will we?
Probably. Look, I know I've said it before, but I just want to thank you for your support, mate. I don't know where I would be without you.
Hey, anytime, Devon.
You 1 in a million, Andreo. You know that, right? Ugh. Look, I gotta head. I'll talk to you soon, all right? Ciao.
Devon is kind of starting to get his mistakes. Maybe I might trust him a little bit while it's progressing. I'm doing fine as well. Vicious, really excited to see the ending of this, literally. But we're having a lot of phone calls here and we can't advance to the race yet.
Man of the hour, how you doing?
Oh, good, thanks. Devon, I'm ringing to chat further about Konnersport and the...
Yeah, we do need to chat, don't we? Thing is, I've been chatting to Andreo a lot.
Have you?
Yeah, thing is, Mike, I'm the boss here. You understand? Andreo's never been on your side. He's been doing what I want. He's been telling you what I want you to hear.
Of course. I totally respect the way...
And as the boss, I fancied having a little look at the list of investments you proposed to the board.
Oh, I can assure you, all of the investments I've laid are perfectly...
Failures, Mike! They're failures. You've invested in bubbles and scams. Seems to me that the best route for profitability for Butler Global is Konnersport. So I've shared that troubling information with the board themselves, and they feel you've not fulfilled your fiduciary duty. Yeah. We've agreed that your services are no longer required.
I'm telling you, with some more time, we can see those investments go...
You're done. Mate, you're done. Enjoy retirement.
Best decision ever. Best decision ever. Damn, Devon. You're actually starting doing great things already. Thank God you actually fired Mike. Jesus. This is one of the best moves for Konnersport right now. Not spending money on useless stuff.
Could you take a look at this, please?
One of the less reputable members of the press corps, but one with a large online following nonetheless, has been making a lot of noise about our car heading into this weekend. Lots of talk of how we've gotten lucky with tracks that favor our car sensibilities, and how we're going to get found out in Mexico. It's all nonsense, and nothing other successful teams haven't had to deal with from time to time by just creating noise. Alright, let's increase our performance. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna go for the risk. I'm gonna antagonize and pray I can win this. So let's go for it. That's gonna be an good performance increase. I'm not really that good with those under-series setups on me, but I like this track and I know the layout really well. So as long as the setup is not gonna pull me down, I should be managing to win this. Let's see how this is gonna go.
Okay, Callie, I need to play the team game here. Aiden's just made his stop, and I want you to try and hold up those behind you so we can close the gap up for him, all right?
Copy, can do.
Okay, let's do this. So we need to actually slow the guys behind us. That's our objective for now.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Okay, they are catching up already.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 9.1 seconds.
I think I know what's gonna happen here, guys. I think when Jackson is gonna get Aiden is gonna get close, it's gonna be a character switch, and we're gonna play as him, which is gonna have the better car, because I can definitely feel that Callie's car doesn't really have that much grip right now. It's a lot of uncertainty when I'm driving this for spinning and such. Uh-oh, there we go.
Here in Mexico, we're being treated to some brilliant defending from Callie Mayer, and she's building quite the line of traffic behind her.
Some great team driving going on here from a Konnersport perspective, because Mayer's definitely backing this pack up, and her teammate Jackson is now catching.
And he's got the fresher tyres on, so let's see if he can make quick work of them.
Okay, mate, Callie's done her bit and set them all up for you. Now it's over to you. Get to work. Yep, got it.
Our best chance right now. Yeah, this car definitely feels more grippy because he paid it for softs. Definitely more traction into this, but still a very understeery setup. Not my style of driving in this game.
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
Okay, we are almost there. Third place is just for almost 5 seconds away. With minor mistakes, so far so good. We are only 2 positions away from the objective. Okay, almost there. We are in the DRS for Norris, so we are gonna catch up.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 1.0 seconds.
Okay, we got the important objective. Now we need to get the bonus one for the extra performance. Okay, there we go. Let's get Verstappen here. Our only chance to still have the DRS. Okay, now it matters a lot if I manage to get below 1 second at the next DRS spot. I think we can.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't crash. Well, we were close to each other. Let's go indeed. Thank you so much, guys. We can do this. By the way, we are only 2 chapters away from the ending of the grand finale of this. So we are gonna see if our choice is gonna bring Konnersport as the grand champions or not. All the frustration, all the tension, all the people that fired and unfortunately died is gonna pay off for the team or not. Why do we have fireworks during the day? What? In the game we have fireworks during the daytime.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Woohoo!
Yes! Come on! Get in there!
Hey! Okay,
There are selfish drives.
I'm not gonna
and
be
there
a
are
child
selfless
anymore.
drives, and that was a truly selfless
Sorry.
drive from Callie today. It put Aiden Jackson in an excellent position for that strong finish.
It really did. The team benefits from it wholly. And it's never a nice position to be in as a driver, being asked to do that, but hats off to them.
And it's a result that brings Jackson and Mayer even closer together in the driver's standings, whilst in the constructors, Konnersport are really starting to make a push now as the end of the season gets ever closer.
I think we're gonna be like
So
this team
after a
and Red Bull is gonna be
magnificent
very
race,
close
we
to the
can
points
now see
before the final
drivers
one.
making their way to the podium. And what a treat it is to see Konnersport taking the top spot. That's a well-earned victory.
Let's see how the team is going to react after this. Putting in a truly altruistic performance, Callie helps her teammate Aiden Jackson make a stunning comeback in Mexico, and gives Devon Butler a race to remember as his first in the role of team principal. Yep, we are getting all the way level 6, so the antagonize actually worked out. Our choice was actually went well. We are increasing the performance of the vehicle slowly. And with that, I believe we are only 2 chapters away. Oh, again, I'm glad I stumbled on this. Really appreciate it to have you here, guys. You're amazing. So we can actually see how this is going to be ending together.
Hi, Devon.
Jackson, good job today, mate.
Yeah, thanks. The car felt good. And, you know, Callie was unreal today. She really supported me out there.
You drove the wheels off it, son. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that we're full steam ahead on upgrades for Vegas. We are going all out for the title.
That's great. We can do this.
Want to add to your F2 trophy, maybe?
Yeah, it's been a journey. Even, you know, a few years ago when we were just crashing into each other every weekend. Look at where we are now.
Yeah, time flies, mate. It's been a ride, huh? We're having a gathering to celebrate the result later. I'll see you there.
See ya. Let's see if he's gonna get one more call, probably from Callie. She might call us. Or maybe Andrew. Wait only for a few seconds. If no phone calls, then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna advance in the story. See what's gonna happen here. Yep, no phone calls. Let's move on, right, my friends? And we are going to Las Vegas Grand Prix. We're having only a few races left from the schedule itself. We're having Las Vegas, Qatar, and Abu Dhabi, where it's gonna be the finale. I don't think we are gonna do all of them in those chapters, as chapter 15 is literally the last one. So I believe it's gonna be probably Las Vegas, and then we're gonna just time skip to all the way to Abu Dhabi, and that's where where it's gonna be ending. As I believe that what's going to be happening in this chapter is going to be putting Konnersport at Red Bull at a few points to each other, and the winner on the Abu Dhabi in the final one is going to be probably the winner. We'll see how this is gonna go. Nope, straight into the race, no cutscenes.
How are we looking?
Yeah, we're looking strong, Callie. We can start to push now, so I want you to put some pressure on the Red Bulls, okay?
Leave it to me.
The car ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
We are so close to get to the objective. Go, 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 go. We can do this.
Oh, mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race.
Okay, now we're having a little bit harder objective, as we're only 4 laps away. And we need to beat both Verstappen and Lawson, which are surprisingly both of them in top 2. If only in real life Lawson would perform like this, there would be a game changer. But I don't think we're gonna see that pretty soon. Yeah, this might actually be tougher than I expected. Yeah, only 2 laps away. But it don't seem like we are catching up to first place at least. Wow, that was such a good braking. I didn't really lock up. That was clean overtake. We have one more person to catch, and that's Verstappen. Let's see if we can nail this one too. I'm gonna try to push, even though, as I mentioned, 100 times and more by now, the understeer setup doesn't really help. It's not my driving style. I prefer more oversteer setup, and we cannot fine-tune in the story mode. And that's a little down disadvantage for me. Because I am relying a lot of engine braking, and this setup is not really engine braking style. I don't think we can catch it up. I might have to repeat this if you're not catching up on time. Because we have to do it no matter what, this one here.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it in time. And that's not even Verstappen, that's Ocon. It's a back marker. Yep, we need to restart this. We are gonna fail it, so I would rather fail it now, so I don't have to do the game over screen or something.
How are we looking?
Yeah, we're looking strong, Callie. We can start to push now, so I want you to put some pressure on the Red Bulls, okay?
Leave it to me.
I'm gonna try to push the car more. Even though, as I said, it's not really an advantage for me, this.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 0.6 seconds. The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, good work. Great pass.
That wasn't that clean, I agree. But we are not gonna get the bonus this time, unfortunately. But maybe we can still get the main objective.
Okay, unlucky mate, that wasn't quite what we needed, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down and chin up, there's a long way to go.
Yeah, this setup is literally horrible for me. Maybe if people that are enjoying under series setups, they would definitely love this, but me, I don't. It's too understeery, literally.
Alright, so we've been looking at the damage and we think we should be okay to continue. It's going to cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race.
Yeah, I think now I have a chance. It's only 2 seconds and 2 laps left. It's unlucky that I don't have DRS right now, but we should still be fine. Wow, still no DRS for me. Literally. I should probably stay behind him so I could actually get DRS. Few seconds, are you serious?
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
And I still don't think that I have DRS. Oh, I do have it, but it's kind of a little bit too far away from me. I don't think it's gonna help me. No way. He was so close, literally. I would have get the fail. I have to do it no matter what.
How are we looking?
Yeah, we're looking strong,
It's
Callie.
a mandatory
we can start
objective.
To push now, so I want you to put some pressure on the Red Bulls, okay?
Leave it to me.
car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now. Brilliant, nice move, keep going. Great stuff, mate, you hit the target well there, nice one. There's a long way to go in this race though, so keep your head down.
There was such a lucky thing that I've done there. I blocked my wheels, I drifted, and I'm still on the track.
Okay, gap to the car in front.
What's the gap? 2.0 seconds. 2.1 seconds. I'm gonna save the battery so I can have it for the DRS zone. Okay, come on, 2 seconds away. And 3 laps. I should be able to do it. If I'm not doing stupid mistakes. .9. Okay, well, I'm not gonna catch the DRS this one, but I'm gonna catch it next lap. We are so close now. Well, the subtitles literally got broken. There we go. Yeah, it literally got stuck. The subtitles there. It's a bug. Okay, I've got pretty far ahead. Even with DRS, it's not gonna catch up. Hey, there we go. We got both of them this time.
Yes!
Well, Konnersport will be overjoyed with that. They've outscored Red Bull today, which at this point in the season is crucial.
Yeah, I must confess, Crofty, I didn't think Konnersport could continue to compete at this level, but they're really giving Red Bull a run for their money.
With just a couple of races left to come this season, things really couldn't be much closer. After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst that Konnersport team, and they certainly deserve it.
All right, let's go for the interviews.
Callie, a huge result today. You gained ground on both Red Bull drivers. So how does it feel to have taken such a crucial step in the title race?
Fantastic to see the whole team pulling all together.
I'm just so proud of the whole team. This result was a massive team effort from start to finish. The strategy, the car setup, everything came together perfectly today. And I'm just really pleased I was able to deliver on all the preparation that went into the race.
It's been a turbulent 12 months for Konnersport. Casper Ackermann and Andre O'Connor both putting in stints as team principal. Now it's your brother, Devon Butler. How much is he bringing to the championship at this late stage?
Yeah, we've been working through some tough times together over the years, but we've worked through it now. And I can honestly say it's been really great to have him in charge these last few races. It feels really good to finally work together towards a goal that we can both passionately believe in.
And you and Aidan so close in the standings. So come on, has it put any strain on your relationship? Has it changed the atmosphere at Konnersport in any way?
I mean, we like to keep it lighthearted. I think you have to when the stakes are so high. We have our own jokes and unique ways of trying to wind each other up, banter, He loves it, which might surprise a lot of people.
OK, but one last question. It's the big one. Can Konnersport win the title?
Yeah, we can win. At least we hope so.
Absolutely, we can.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
We are close to the winning, though. We are better to put on a show. Callie wows the crowd in Las Vegas to finish ahead of both Red Bull drivers. While the team continues to contend with swirling rumors regarding Butler Global, their performance on track has put themselves within striking distance of Red Bull in the standings. Alright. All the way to level 9 reputation. We're almost there, though.
Dev?
Cal, I just saw your interview, and
And?
just thanks, I guess, and I agree, it is nice to work together for a change.
Yeah, well, beats the arguments any day.
Yeah. Anyway, have you seen the news?
What news?
The Butler Global trouble's gone public. Story just came out during the race.
What? I thought you said that couldn't happen.
Yeah, these things have a way of getting out.
How are you handling it? What's going on?
Me and Andrea have it under control. It's okay. I'm just gonna have to try and no comment my way through the paddock for the rest of the day.
And what happens now? I mean, what does this mean?
You know what it means, Cal. Remember?
No one can argue with first place.
Exactly. See you at the debrief.
On my way.
Alright. Let's wait if we're gonna get a phone call from somebody else. Probably Aidan, probably Evelyn, her mother, probably Andrew. If it's gonna be someone else that would like to call. Or not. Nope. Let's go to the next chapter, I guess. Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, we made it, guys. We are literally at the final chapter right now. It all comes down to this, the final race of the season, with Konnersport still in contention for both the Drivers' and Constructors' Championships. A familiar face returns to the Konnersport garage. Ooh! I think I know who he's talking about, but we'll see. I believe because from what I've seen, guys, they are not going to be continuing Breaking Point stories, so I'm expecting that if this is the final chapter of it all, like the entire Breaking Point story, it might actually make sense why you actually bring everybody or somebody back, just to see be more like, oh, thank you so much for playing the entire story from all the 3 games and such, But we'll see how this is gonna go. Let's do this, my friends. One final run. End of the line is here.
Callie and Aidan bought your ticket to Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, they really wanted me to be there. I mean, how could I refuse?
Casper! Heard you were around.
Sorry, I know I'm not supposed to be here.
Hey, can I run something by you? Here, get over here. Take a look at these numbers. Team order.
Team order,
Yeah.
Okay, what am I looking at?
Bit of a gamble.
Well, you're not going to beat Red Bull by copying them.
Thank you, Casper.
Yeah. Could work.
Listen, Casper,
You don't have to apologize.
I wasn't thinking straight,
I know.
I was under a lot of pressure. Business, Butler Global, Dad, Callie, I didn't know what to do. It felt like I was getting everything wrong.
It hasn't been easy for you. It's okay.
Can't do this now. Got a championship to win.
That you do?
Right. Team meeting, 6 minutes. I want you there.
No.
Yeah. Be good for the drivers. 6 minutes, team order.
But he's not part of the team, though. Unless he wants him to feel like that.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Aiden let his hair down and came off really well on the late night chat show. There was even a viral video circulating on social media for some time afterwards with him and the host competing on a barrack machine. The scheduling difficulties did mean he was a bit rushed heading into that weekend, and his performance in practice wasn't quite up to his usual standards, but he made up for it during the race. Okay. Let's see how this is gonna go in this case. It's all or nothing literally here, guys. All or nothing.
All right, sis, how you feeling?
Yeah, ready, I think. It's in my hands, so I feel good.
Good. You got this. Look, I know this season's been tough sometimes. You've had to be patient. I understand that. But I'm just glad we finally got you a proper car now. Just try not to put it in the wall, yeah?
Don't do a Devon at Hockenheim, you mean? Yes, I remember.
I'm still convinced that was a puncher, but anyway, listen. You're a great driver, Cal. You're a great driver. I'm proud of you. I know Dad would be proud of you too.
Thanks, Dev. We've come out okay. Wait, this isn't one of your weird, backwards motivational talks, is it?
No. You don't need them anymore. Go well. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Alright, let's see if anyone else is gonna call. Oh, there we go.
Hi, Mum.
Hi, Devon. How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad, thanks. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks, yeah. I was calling... Well, I thought I'd say good luck. Don't know, you don't believe in luck.
Thanks.
And, yeah, well, I'll let you go.
Mum, it's, nice to hear from you. Everything's been a bit weird lately, you know?
I think it will be for a while, you know? It's good to hear your voice. I'm always here for you, Devon, always.
Thanks. That's really nice. I'm pretty busy, you know, but, you can call me again sometime, if you'd like.
Okay, I will. I'll hold you to that. I just wanted to say I'm so proud of you. And, yeah, have a good race. Look after Callie for me.
Yes, she'll be okay. Bye, Mum.
Hopefully. Well, we need to actually... If it's not anyone else calling, then we can go for the race. But let's wait if there's gonna be one for more folk or not. Nope. Let's go. Let's do this in this case, guys. Let's go for the race. Let's go for the win. Abu Dhabi, Chapter 15, Final 1. Let's go.
So, newest team on the grid is pushing for the title. No one saw that coming a couple of seasons ago. When Konnersport was a midfield team, Aiden Jackson was just full of potential. Remember that, mate?
Yeah.
No potential anymore. You're in contention for the drivers. And I really can't believe I'm saying this. So is my little sis. Proud of you, sis. And I know somewhere in the big corporation in the sky, so is Dad. Yeah, he always was, you know. Even though the only way he could express it was by secretly bankrupting his own company. But hey, nobody's perfect, right? Casper, final words?
Just remember everything I taught you.
What was that exactly?
Kind of hoping you could tell me.
Hey, Cass.
Yeah.
Who do you think's taking home the drivers?
Oh, well, my money is on Verstappen.
Oi!
Andrea.
It's been an honor. Whatever happens, thank you all for making Konnersport such a force.
Right, we've got a job to do, people. Finish the race quicker than Red Bull. Simple, right? Just get the fastest time. It's a funny thing, time. Every moment of every race, you're either losing it or you're gaining it. And every driver on the track, every team on the pit wall's doing the same. They're all looking for time, looking for milliseconds. Truth is, those milliseconds are everywhere. They're in every brake, every turn, every pit, every shift. We win this race today 1 millisecond at a time. We gain one, then we gain another, and we don't stop. We keep pushing. We look for the smallest possible moments, and we claim every second available to us out there, because when you add them all up, those milliseconds, those moments, those are the difference between the team that had a really good season and the team that made history. So we're gonna do this or what?
Yeah.
Yeah!
You mentored Aiden and Callie.
Mm-hmm.
Who deserved the title more?
Well, they're both incredible drivers. You know, on one hand, you have Aiden. I know we didn't get off on the right foot the first time we met, but he actually ended up becoming the best friend I ever made in this sport. And then there's Callie. She was on the way up when I left F1 the first time. She was just pure potential. Now, I knew from the very first time I saw her drive that she was going to be a big deal. And I just remember thinking before that final race that for one of them to win, the other one would have to lose. I guess that's sports. But to get back to your question, who deserved it most? You'll have to ask someone else.
Meaning you have to ask the player, in this case us, and we are going to be making Callie Mayer our grand champion in this expert difficulty run. So let's do it, my friends. Alrighty. With the race not quite going to plan, Callie Mayer must dig deep in order to keep her dreams of becoming a world champion alive. Right?
If you're just joining us here in Abu Dhabi, it's Verstappen that leads the way, Leclerc in second, and Liam Lawson in third. And just behind, looking to break into the top three, Aiden Jackson.
Yeah, as things stand, Crofty, Red Bull would comfortably top the standings. Verstappen being crowned world champion, but we're a long way from the end still.
Yeah, Konnersport not doing enough here to claim that top spot. Jackson's doing okay. Some way back though, and with a lot of work to do, Callie Mayer.
Okay, we need to start moving up now, Callie.
Where's Aiden?
Aiden's currently fourth. Let's close that gap between you both. Come on, this is it.
Copy,
Okay.
I'm on it.
All the points are important right now for us, guys. So let's keep doing our best. Please. I hope the setup is not gonna pull me down so much for being understeery, kind of. Like I mentioned several times so far in this run.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Okay, I'm not gonna have DRS though. I'm gonna use the batteries so I'm not getting overtaken. 10 seconds though, that's a lot.
Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race.
The purple sectors are kicking in. Let's go. A strong defending from Antonelli. I really wanted to overtake on the left side. I changed in the last possible moment. I hope I have enough time though to be able to catch up.
Okay, gap ahead, 1.6 seconds.
Six seconds away. 7. Okay. I think I have enough time. Or maybe I don't. I should have pushed probably more.
And gap to the car in front, 5.3 seconds.
Yeah, I think I might have to repeat it, but we'll see. If it's gonna let me through or I have to redo it. Nope, I actually have to catch him up. So no matter what, I have to catch him up. Nope, no lowering difficulties. But I guess I know what I have to do. Exactly.
Okay, we need to start moving up now, Callie.
Where's Aiden?
Aiden's currently 4th. Let's close that gap between you both. Come on, this is it.
Copy, I'm on it.
Well, hopefully you don't have to. No, I actually have to, unfortunately. It's all or nothing, David.
Good pace. You're catching the car in front by about a second a lap.
Hey, welcome, brother Nodi. You came straight in time for the grand finale of Breaking Point, as we are in the final chapter right now. Welcome to you as well. Hope you had an amazing day, brother. And glad to have you here at the grand finale.
Nice move. Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Oh.
There's nothing to separate the top three here. This could still be anybody's race. as into turn one we go. Down the inside goes Charles Leclerc. He hits Max Verstappen. Liam Lawson goes wide. Aiden Jackson goes through.
I was all a little bit too late, all a bit too overly aggressive from Leclerc there, and it's clearly backfired. It looks like that's the end of his race.
Oh, was it desperate? It was a late lunge, and ultimately it's cost Charles Leclerc, and it has given Aiden Jackson first place in the race and the chance to be crowned world champion. But this isn't over yet.
Definitely is not over. Definitely.
What happened? Aiden's now in first place. Repeat, Aiden's in first place.
Copy.
Right,
Nice.
Lawson and Verstappen are our priority now. You can worry about Aiden later.
Just leave it to me.
Aiden is 3 places ahead of you right now, and that's a 6-second gap.
We have time. We have enough time this time. I did not expect that, literally. There was a big crash for... I'm sorry for Charles Leclerc though, but still. This is Konnersport era. We are bringing it home, my friends. Only 4 seconds.
The gap's 5 seconds now.
Only 5 seconds between me and the trophy.
There are 4 seconds between you.
Okay, come on, burn all the battery. And only 3 seconds between me and the winner. We are close to complete this on expert difficulty, guys. No assists enabled.
Aiden is directly ahead of you now. The gap's 3 seconds.
2.8 seconds. Getting closer. Come on, Callie. You are our champion. We can smell it. Victory is right there. Maybe I should focus more and stop speaking until I'm actually overtaking Jackson Aiden.
And that's a 2-second gap now.
I'm pushing extremely hard right now. The tires are literally cooking on the wear, but I have to. I have only 2 laps.
The gap is just 1 second now. Aiden is directly ahead of you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second.
We are literally there, guys. So close. Whoops. Sorry, Jackson.
Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, the gap is less than a second.
Come on. There we go. Let's hold the lead now. One more lap. There is a big DRS zone here. Nah, we are okay.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
We need to make this count, guys. No big mistakes now or we have to repeat everything. If there's something that I'm not gonna miss from this story mode, it's this understeery setup, because as I said, I prefer more engine braking kind of setups, engine braking related, and this is so understeery. So I'm doing my literal best to try to adapt with this kind of setup, literally, because you'll see when I'm going to be doing the Road to Elite stream starting tomorrow, you will see that my cars is gonna be very oversteery kind of, because this is the way I like to drive the cars in F1, more oversteery related, as base setups. Okay, we're only a few corners away. Alright, and the final stretch, and we did it, guys. GG.
And she's done it! History here in Abu Dhabi. Callie Mayer, champion of the world. Aiden Jackson follows closely behind. He's narrowly missed out. He'll be devastated to have come this close. But on the pit wall, the celebrations have started. A 1-2 for Konnersport has resulted in both the driver and constructor championships. And just a little piece of F1 history to go with it. Donuts at the end for Callie Mayer. Her critics well and truly answered. Champion in 2025. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen, Callie Mayer, who adds her name to the history books here today. Remember this moment, remember this driver. We'll be talking about this for a long, long time to come.
Whose idea was it to sneak onto the podium?
Andreo's, yeah.
So Devon says it was your idea to gate crash the podium.
And you believe him?
You went along with it, Casper.
Devon said he'd pay the fines. And it was fun.
How does it feel to have come that close?
Let's just say I'm still working through it.
Callie, F1 Drivers' Champion 2025. How does that feel?
I can't describe it to you. I just want to do it again.
When you first started the team, did you ever think Konnersport would win the championship?
No. Don't get me wrong, I thought we could compete. I thought we could win races, but I don't think I ever considered that Konnersport would win the whole thing. But we did, didn't we?
Are you tempted to come back, Casper?
No. I mean, I'm grateful for everything the sport has given me. But I'm going back home to be a husband and a dad.
And you're happy with that decision?
I am.
What do you think was the key to Konnersport's success?
Is that a trick question? Me? Obviously.
Well, I guess that went well. I believe by the way it was, probably if I would have picked Aiden, probably would have been an Aiden ending. But because we selected Callie, it's a Callie ending. And yep, looks like we are getting to the credits here. No music though. Is it any though? In memory of Pete Samara. Oh my god, I know why I read it wrong. But yep, we don't have any music. I'm gonna wait a bit more. Maybe if it's gonna be a longer credits, I believe it's gonna be starting. If not, I'm going to be just putting my own theme from my channel. Oh, there we go. Never mind. We are having something here. So while this credits roll for a bit, because I don't think there's gonna be any post credits scene, as Breaking Point 3 was literally the conclusion of entire it all. Well, the ups of it, if I have to say it, I'm gonna say ups and downs, what I feel like about this entirety of the story. Well, storytelling related, it's okay. It's not wow, it's not worse, it's okay to say more like. And this is, I'm speaking in general, F1 2021 Breaking Point where it started, F1 2023 with the part 2, and F1 2025 with the part 3 and the conclusion. It's okay. I enjoyed this build-up the way it was, all the ups and downs that happened in all of the stories. But yeah, the way making those choices, I kind of expected they would actually have more impact, to say more like, for example, the performance, the like responsibilities and everything that was there. Those levels probably, if they are lower, I believe it's not gonna mean anything, because by the way I've seen, the only thing that I can find it different is that I believe that the final choice that you are picking before the Abu Dhabi race, it's literally how you are actually changing the ending of the game. But that's mostly it. And I don't see as a good ending or a bad ending. I just see like, oh, Aiden ending or Callie ending. That's it. So yeah, not really that of a kind of a serious thing. But hey, it was okay, I guess. I'm definitely not gonna miss from this the understeery setups. Yeah, I know I said it several times, I'm complaining about it. I wish I would have the possibility to be able to make the setups myself before the races, or at least to make to pick from a setup, because I'm the kind of driver, in my case, that I prefer more oversteery setups, and those were very understeery to me. And yeah, I know people say, oh, improvise, adapt, overcome to the situations, but this is something that the way the handling model is for F1 2025, I can't seem to be able to do it. Like, literally. I was going so wide all the time, no matter how I was doing, short shifting, lower shifting, longer gears shifting, they were not working at all. Maybe they will be fixing this, I don't know, but hey, I'm glad I managed to get it on the expert difficulty without any assist even like this, but still, a little bit of a struggle, or more like a little bit more, because some of the races I literally lost them because of that, and I had to redo them. But alright, I guess. And I think that's mostly it. If you want to try it, if you're like opening the game and you want to try, you can definitely give it for a go. But you're not gonna be like entirely surprised or entirely disappointed. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, 6, 7 out of 10, something like that. And without any further ado, guys, this is where we are going to be concluding this. Literally, thank you guys so much for watching the entirety of the Breaking Point. I'm gonna let this credits, I'm not gonna let it roll, because I want to show you guys, actually I'm not gonna show you anything. I'm going to be telling more like, because it's no use for me to bring the entire schedule plan again. Tomorrow, as I mentioned earlier in the race, I'm going to be starting, as I'm doing in every Formula 1 game that I'm doing since I started streaming on YouTube. I'm going to begin my Road to Elite climbing. rank climbing. So tomorrow at 5 PM East European Summertime, GMT UTC plus 3, we are going to be having our first races in our climbing to elite. And I think it's definitely gonna be a tough one, that one too. And I'm glad I can finally drive my own setups. And thank God for this. I've been waiting for it. Yeah, I think that those understeer setups actually make me... They anger me a bit, especially in the previous stream. And I believe probably that's the case. I'm glad that I finally completed this. And such. I paid $3, but that was fun. I caught it. Wait, why did you pay $3 for... Oh, you mean you got the membership for EA on the EA app for the game? Okay, so you're not having the entire... If you're getting probably the expensive one, you're probably gonna have it. In my case, I got the Steam version of the game. I don't know exactly how that one works. But you know better. Hopefully you will enjoy the game, David. And thank you again for watching all this time. Thank you for everyone else that are in the stream right now, or if anyone that is on the replay, by any chance getting to those words here. You are amazing, and hope you enjoyed it as well. So, see you guys tomorrow, starting at, as I said, 5 PM East European Summertime, GMT UTC plus 3. So, take care guys, have a great rest of the Friday, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Until my last breath, I'll keep this ride from dusty trails to neon nights wide. Laughter, speed, and tales to explore. Blackie Black's here, ready for more. Step into the wild where stories roam. From red dead plains where legends call home. Racing down streets like Need for Speed's prime. Every drift, every turn in sync with the grind. It fills this world where F1's rush. Each race, each lap gives a speed craving hush. With twists and laughs all in the flow. In Blackie Black's realm, we're here to go. Until my last breath, I'll keep this ride. From dusty trails to neon nights wide. Laughter, speed, and tales to explore. Blackie Black's here, ready for more. Through highs and lows, I'm here to stay. Bringing you the thrill in every way. Adventure awaits from start to end. With every Black's realm, we're here to go. Now you're getting fed. Face the night in 5 nights fear. Where shadows move and danger is near. We're deep in the battles, into the breach. Every move, every choice keeps victory in reach. Exploring new worlds like in Metaphor's lands. Or facing the unknown with fate in our hands. Strategy, suspense, and move so tight. In every new game, we're ready to fight. Until my last breath, I'll keep this ride. From dusty trails to neon nights wide. Laughter, speed, and tales to explore. Blackie Black's here, ready for more. No matter the quest, no matter the game. Every win, every loss, it's all the same. Here for the journey through every phase. Until our